And I know this may be a weird background, a bunch of trees, maybe a couple of flies flying around, but let me tell you something. We're here today at something that is amazing, that is awesome, that is one of the best hidden secrets in New Orleans. And that hidden secret for a lot of people is Lincoln Beach. Take a look. And here today, the reason we're at Lincoln Beach is normally this property isn't really accessible, but today we're here because there's a group, a coalition that want to restore this beach to its former glory. This beach here is historic. In New Orleans, there were two amusement beaches. There was Pontchartrain Beach and Lincoln Beach. Pontchartrain Beach was segregated, so people of other races had to come and make their own beach. And that is what you see here today, Lincoln Beach. So the reason we're here is that there's a coalition to restore this beach back to its former glory and to raise it up to something even bigger, better, badder than it was before. So we're here because this coalition is putting on a display to show the city council what they want to do in this wonderful place. So with that said, come along with us. I'm going to put some footage of this beautiful beach, and then we're going to talk to some of the organizers on why it's important to make this beach happen for everyone, no matter the race, creed, or color, because that's what the goal of this Lincoln Beach is all about, and how we can bring the history forward to a new generation of people who can swim, enjoy the beach, have barbecues, cookouts, as we call them. It is amazing that there's this wonderful opportunity for everyone. Lincoln Beach is for. For example, for anyone who takes care of it, benefits from it, and appreciates it. This is examples of what Lincoln Beach can be. And for example, it could be like the Bayou Sauvage National Wildlife Refuge in New Orleans. So we're here with...
I'm Katie.
Hello, Katie. And Katie's going to teach us about what's going on here. Let's take a look here.
This is a model that was made of Lincoln Beach, and in the second workshop, people used it to add on their ideas. So just to orient you a little bit, this is Lake Pontchartrain, this is the beach, this is the levee with the railroad, and then on the other side we have Hain Boulevard. This is where we are right here at Miss Janet Tobias's Lincoln Beach Center. So people from this workshop, we were looking at what happens on the other side of the beach. So when the beach is redeveloped, what kind of stuff do we want to go on in this neighborhood? How do we make it more of a destination or a welcoming space? So people were really excited about adding a bike lane to the levee, adding trees and lighting, benches, places to rest, so that this becomes kind of more of a corridor destination. So adding trees and green neutral grounds to Hain Boulevard to kind of calm the traffic down, because people were saying people just drive really fast. And we added a bridge from the other side of the street to get you over the levee and the railroad and onto the beach, and so that's how people would access the beach.
I did have that question. Thank you for answering it.
This is where parking used to be, so bringing back some parking but making it permeable, thinking about water management, adding in a bus stop and kind of like a mass transit hub as well, and then
about a food truck court?
That people had a lot of people talked about having local vendors and food trucks come up.
That way you don't have to worry about having the infrastructure
right,
permanently.
Yeah, because if you're on the beach, you're on the other side of the levee, and so not as much is protected.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about infrastructure or anything there, and or if anything happens, you don't have to worry about replacing it.
Yeah, exactly.
We're excited for this. We really
So much so that I have sand in my feet right now.
Yeah, we got to go across the street and explore. It's absolutely breathtaking and beautiful. So once people get to see this, and you've probably seen the beginning of this video with the beach, it is absolutely breathtaking and amazing. And people actually go down there a lot to hang out, relax. People actually swimming in the water. You can see when Aaron was doing some footage before. So people love this area. It would be such a major asset to the community, to the city of New Orleans. We're so for this. His mom used to actually come to the beach and used to go swimming years ago. So his family can't wait to bring this back because she used to go there as a kid. So we're excited.
Well, so this is an activity that we did at one of the community visioning workshops. It's our timeline activity, and basically it's a timeline in regards to not just New Orleans, not only just to Lincoln Beach, but New Orleans East as well. It's our timeline around the 1780s when New Orleans East was merely a marshland, because New Orleans East is actually one of the earliest, not earliest, I would say one of the later developments in New Orleans. So yeah, here you have an image of the maroon colony that was here, and I don't know if you know what that is, but when the slaves would escape the plantation and do their own thing. Yeah, there was a maroon colony in New Orleans East, and that's a map of you can see here how the city is built in their blocks and stuff, and then it's just marshlands. So yeah, we traveled through history and through all of the things that was happening here in New Orleans East at the beach. We have some the old development plans. So there were a lot of in different places suburbia was being created and new towns and all that stuff.
I mean, you got Orlandia.
Right, Orlandia, which has nothing to do with Orlando.
Yes.
I was waiting for someone to say that.
Yeah, a lot of people were Orlando is
No.
Yeah.
Well, at this time, in the 70s, New Orleans was a bigger city than Orlando.
Yes, by far.
Disney World had opened, but it was still chump change compared to New Orleans at that point.
So anyways, we had people engage in this timeline because there's only so much that I could do. History is limited to giving that history. And so this was a nice opportunity for people to add things that this is what was happening during this time. Or this is there was one picture someone was I was that boy. I was him.
Oh, that's cool.
You know what I mean? Yeah, and just engaging with the timeline. So yeah, that was this activity.
So guys, we are here for a very amazing event here in New Orleans, if you want to call it an event. Right. But it's part of history, and we're excited to be here, be part of it, and tell you guys all about this. We are here with the amazing Bliss. Yeah.
You should have seen her in the Locals video.
Check out our Locals video. You'll know her.
Yeah,
she was killing it on stage. Yep. With Russell Batiste and friends. She was the singer. So we're so excited.
But today we're here because she's talking about a very important cause to the community in New Orleans, especially the New Orleans East community. But as a person who grew up here, knowing the history of what we're talking about today, this hit me right in the feels. So I'm going to let her talk about it. And let you guys
we were so excited. You reached out to us to come here, and his family grew up going here. So we're going to let her tell you a little more about why we're here today.
Okay. Wow. So today we are here having a Lincoln Beach community exhibition showing all of the community input that we gathered for our last community vision session. So yes, you could call it an event because today what we really wanted to do was relax and just celebrate the work that we have done and just let it be seen by people who weren't able to make it and people who still want to get involved because there's plenty of opportunities to still get involved. Okay. It's a lot of work, but it's good work, and I'm very excited about today. So it looks like people are really able to see the questions that we asked, and because we dug deep with these sessions. We got in there and asked people basically, how does a beach make you feel? What would it, how does water make you feel? What does water mean to you? What does this space mean? We just asked everything. And a lot of people view it as a sacred space or a healing space. Correct. To have the opportunity to really just walk into the water, touch the sand. It's right there. We haven't had the opportunity, so a lot of people support this project. I'm so excited just to be a part of it myself.
You did an amazing job. You and the people that are behind
The whole
you.
team.
Your team.
The Water Leaders Institute is amazing. They have really educated us on water, even to the point of we talk about when New Orleans was called before Blanca. They just have brought us on water tours to where we got to see where the pumps are, and we can see how the water is rising. But having access to this beach would be just a major. I think it'll help in a lot of ways besides economic development, also mental wellness, recreation, and definitely crime prevention. I think there'll be a lot of that because we don't have a lot of places to decompress, and a lot of people in this area. I mean, think about how that would change. You could just walk over there versus having to go to City Park or Audubon Park, where historically those spaces weren't always welcome. So they are now, but at the time when Lincoln Beach was open, it was the only place that Black people could
Correct.
So I'm very excited to know that more and more people who were actually there when it was open have been coming forward and telling their stories.
So you are the head running this?
Yeah,
You're in charge.
Yeah, I'm the president of the Waters for Lincoln Beach and also the Lincoln Beach Community Advisory Committee. It's a lot to say, but that's the committee the mayor formed so that we can have, the community can have input in the design and development.
Oh, we applaud you. Thank you
Yes.
for all your hard work
Yes.
and dedication.
Thank you.
And this is somebody putting their time and their effort where not just talking about it, they're being about it and showing everyone why Black history matters.
Yes, it matters.
Yes, and I love those shirts. Can people buy those shirts? To help support you
Probably
guys?
so. We'll have to ask Miss Janet because she made these shirts for us.
Oh,
it was so sweet of her.
that was very
And
nice.
To be honest with you, that's one positive thing that has happened. This building wasn't open when we started, and it's open now, and it's also a welcome center for Lincoln.
It's awesome. This is awesome. Possibly turn into a museum, you
Yes,
mentioned, huh?
yes, it's returned to a museum.
Wow, guys.
So today, we wanted to kind of view this space as that, as a museum, and just kind of celebrate and have a little wine and cake, and to celebrate Miss Janet's success. Because she opened this and is doing all of this.
It's amazing. And that's what New Orleans is about. When you're passionate about something and you care, people come together to help you.
You find other like-minded people who have the same love and passion for bringing the history back, but not only that, but creating a positive modern change to that area as well.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Because we do have to function in it how society is today, and a lot of the children have been able to pick up input. Just watching them go out there and find a clam or go swimming for the first time, get on a kayak. It's been amazing watching their brains develop. An area where kids can come and learn about the ecosystem that's already there. Mental wellness. We're thinking ecotourism. We're thinking bigger things than just what we normally would do. Let's put a building. Well, what about, because we've also studied, we took the time to study the nature and how it changes in the seasons in this space.
And thank you for everyone that's been a part of this, you guys.
From
everyone else that you had mentioned. I mean, you guys are amazing people to bring this back and bring this to our amazing city. Since people donate if they want you to help fund this.
Yes, we do have a PayPal.
Okay, so you can send that to me and we'll link it below in the video. And you also have media, right? Are you guys on Facebook, Instagram?
We are New Orleans for Lincoln Beach on Facebook and Instagram.
Okay.
It's just all one word. I think there's two little underscores. The four part is separate. But it's, New Orleans for Lincoln Beach, Instagram and Facebook. And we have a Clean Up and Cheer is our Twitter.
Awesome. Okay, we're gonna link that below, guys. If you want to find out more about this amazing project.
Find out how you can help, how you
Yes,
can
and
We also have a
donate.
website.
Yes. even if you can't donate, maybe you can donate some time.
Time would be
Time.
amazing.
Thank you for inviting us. I mean, you guys are a great group of people, amazing people, that really truly believe in this amazing project.
Thank y'all so much.
Thank you. Thank you.